G'day, everybody. I know I did my anniversary thingamajiggy last night, but I thought I would do part two because why not? And plus, so then my American friends can actually tune in and enjoy a little bit of the anniversary special, considering that the time I went live last night, it would have been fairly late or very, 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 very early for, hey, Mark, for people in the States and people on different parts of the world that isn't Australia. So I've got to try my hardest to start doing that. And yes, Mike, you're first in here. But like I said, I'm going to try my hardest not to go over a lot. Hey, Jen. I'll get well soon, Jen. And Kerry, hello. Yes, I'm doing part two. Because like I said, there are a lot of people in different parts of the world, including Australia, actually, that, went to bed early on the pretenses that I was going to do part two. And a very dear friend of mine reminded me that I said that. And I want to try and keep my word when it comes to my channel. So best of luck with this. Let's see how we go. I did send out a lot of thank yous last night, to people in general and to personal people that have actually helped my channel. There are so many people that have helped, and there are some people that in fact have helped but no longer want anything to do with me or my channel, which is fine. I respect that. It's just their decision. And hey, Asanata, like I said, I appreciate every single person that has helped me along my journey. It is very hard to actually find people that want to see me succeed. It's very, very rare to find that. I'm not used to that. So knowing that I've had my channel for a year and I've come as far as I have, hey, woo, it is very, very, for me, it's quite scary because I'm not used to it. And, to be told certain things that I've, how I make people laugh, that makes me feel good about myself, knowing that there are people. Hey, Matt, welcome back. It comes down to, like I said, I just want people to be able to come here, feel safe, feel like they can have an opinion. But it comes down to the fact, like I said last night, for those who weren't there, it comes down to that I've got to be very careful now for myself because there is a lot of trolling, there is a lot of bullying, there's a lot of bullshit going on in the YouTube world where someone thinks that it's okay to, upset somebody or treat someone like shit. And I'm at the stage now in my life where I am trying my hardest to not let that happen on my channel. There will be times where I open up the panel. I love how you talk to me as though I'm a friend, Andy, not your sister. I'm fine. Still feeling a little bit tired, still feeling a little bit blah, but I'm okay. How are you doing, mate? But like I said, I'm just trying my absolute best. Hey, Melody, to make sure that going forward after 1 year, there will be different things in place. The only rule that I will impose and hopefully do my absolute best to stand by is to say I won't tolerate. I think I had this even before the year. Bullying will not be tolerated on my channel. If you come up on panel and you have someone that you have another creator or whatever and you have an issue with them and vice versa, they in turn have an issue with you, please, I beg of you from the bottom of my heart, do not come up on my panel and then start disrespecting that person, because at the end of the day, I know that there's a few creators out there that have hurt a lot of people, but it comes down to that there are a lot of people that excuse me, that have a lot of issues with other creators and stuff like that. Everybody's entitled to an opinion, but the thing is, though, if you find that you are being bullied, I'm more than happy to listen, and I'm more than happy to, be there as much as I can be for you. But it's very, very difficult to be able to try and run a channel that has been a target of bullying. I've been a target a few times, and because of the fact that I choose not to put up with it, I choose now to, if someone wants to bully me, I do my best to try and ignore it. You know what I mean? And so I see it as that if my channel can be positive and uplifting and all the rest of that, I won't be such an evil bitch in life. You know what I mean? Like, I have issues with so many things, and I get hurt so effing easily in the real world, whereas I allow the YouTube stuff to fall by the waistline. And I can't keep letting that happen because it hurts too much. I'm hurting too many people. I'm turning into this person where I don't like who I'm looking at when I try and look at myself in the mirror. Ata Nasa, did you want a wrench? I think I offered you a wrench, and yeah. So it's entirely up to you. Thank you, Kerry. I just think that if someone is causing you drama and hurting you, and you have your own channel, as much as it's going to come back and probably bite you in the ass, to be the best thing, to put it that way, it, like I said, Nutter, if you now want a wrench, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to give you one. But if you don't, then I won't. Simple. I don't want you to feel left out. Just let me know. But like I said, it comes down to the fact that if you have your own channel and you are getting bullied, as I am tired, Melody, very tired. I see it as that if you have an issue with another creator, the best thing to do, and I'm guilty of this because I've voiced about how many issues I've got with a certain creator on my channel. Okay, Andy, can you pop up here just for a few minutes? I promise you, it won't take that. Hang on. It won't take very long unless there's someone else that can come up here, and I'm entrusting you guys. So that's a huge thing for me. If there's someone that can come up and just cover for like about not even a minute, whoopsies, then that would be awesome, because then I can quickly pop into YouTube. No, Utter gets a good thing. Thanks, Kerry. I just want people to understand that. Oh, here we go. Sorry, give me a sec. Hey, sweetheart.
Hello.
Aiden.
Oh, yes, I'm all right.
Sorry, I've just got to go into
Yep,
YouTube and give Utter a wrench, because last time I offered it to her, she didn't want it, so now she does.
that's all good. Just go and do it.
Oh, thank you.
So, how are we all doing after Tammy's big live last night? Oh, here we go. Like, sub, share, help Tammy's channel. That's correct. I agree. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Are you back, are you?
No, I'm trying to find my channel. It's okay. I found it. Okay. It's weird. Oh, no, there I am. Okay. Keep talking. I've got to go in there now.
Okay. Yes. So, we're all well on this. Well, you overseas people, it's your Sunday. Over here in Australia and all of that kind of stuff. It's a Monday.
Type now, Utter.
There we go. I don't know. Oh, there you go. She's got.
Oh, he's disappeared. Andy pressed the wrong button. I'm assuming if he wants to come back, he can. But yeah, there you go. Utter nutter. Welcome to the Wrench family. Just know, because of the time difference and all that bullshit, I don't have a mod chat, so it comes down. It comes down to as well the reason I don't have mod chat because of the time difference. For a lot of my mods are based overseas from Australia. Andy, if you want to come back, come back. So I don't have a mod chat because 9 out of 10 times where I'm asleep, people in the States are awake, and when I'm awake, people in the States are asleep. So to play it safe so not everybody's getting their sleep completely fucked around, I chose not to have one. Oh, wicked. Wicked. Well, it's 10:43 a.m. here on Monday in Australia. So, well, Mark, don't you have? Hang on, what's going on? Did you? I don't know. But like I said, I'm going to be very Lata Nutter has been an amazing support, so hence why I'm giving her a wrench. I can't, and I'd say as that, as I was saying before, I had to pop down to go give her wrench. It comes down to that I want people to understand that yes, there are horrible people on YouTube, and we all come back, Andy. It comes down to that I know that there are a lot of people that are targets of bullying on Facebook, on YouTube, on any kind of social media. Here he is back again, guys. On any kind of social media platform, it comes down to that I need people to understand that while I allow people to have freedom, welcome back, I have people like who I say freedom of speech, say what you want to say. It also can, at the end, which might sound really insensitive, it can come back to bite me in the ass because of the fact that if you come on my channel and you start disrespecting another creator, no matter what they've done to you, and I'm going to probably regret saying this, it's going to come back and impact my channel because of the fact that I allowed, even though you're well within your rights to speak up when you're being ganged up on or bullied from another creator or anything like that, you're within your rights to come up here and voice that. But the thing you've got to be very careful of is because when you go onto another platform and that's not your own, and you start talking about how you're a victim of being bullied, it then comes onto my channel that I condone further bullying by allowing you to come onto my channel and voice it. Because that's how sometimes bullies think. They think that it's okay to bully you and disrespect you and stuff like that and have other people supporting you. And that's well and truly fine. But be very, very careful because when you go on people's channels and you disrespect other people, regardless of what they've done to you, you are putting a target on that person's back of who you are talking on. So if you need to reach out to me and talk to me, please do it through PM. There will be a time when I will do a live for people to be able to come up and tell their stories, and that's only then, because of the fact that I want this channel going forward. I want my channel to succeed. I want my channel to be one of the ones where people can feel safe, where people can feel good about being here. And if people are in good, upbeat moods, I don't want them thinking or triggered by other people's experiences on the YouTubes, because there could be people out there who are considering doing a channel, but then they hear about how there's so much bullying going on and they're back to feeling like they can't do it because being bullied is a trigger from preschool or high school, elementary, whatever, so please respect me enough not, if you're going to be on my panel, please show me enough respect not to name drop. You can talk about it, but just don't under any circumstances, name drop, because then that puts a target on my back and my channel. And if you all love my channel as much as you say you do, you don't want to see my channel being, taken out by idiots. When I say idiots, I mean the people that are doing the bullying, not the victims. Anyway, welcome back. What happened before?
Oh, I clicked out by mistake.
It's very easy to do because the end button is so close to other options. Yes. So, what are you up to today, Andy?
I've said in the chat, but you missed it. Got a job interview.
Oh, wicked. Whereabouts?
Modbury Hospital. Oh, hello. Someone else has come to say hello.
Oh, hey, Chubby. Chapter. Chapter's like, no, I'm camera shy. I hear her voice, but I don't see her. Where is she? I am on the other side of the phone. Oh, to be an orderly.
No, kitchen staff.
Oh, wicked.
Mm.
I reckon you'd be really good at that. You're a very, very, how can I, he's a, what is he? Chinese Shar-Pei.
He's a staffy, Chinese Shar-Pei cross staffy.
And what's his name? And tell the story behind his name.
His name is Chapter, and because I moved in here and it was the next chapter of my life, and he came along, so that's how he got his name.
That's really, don't you think that's creative, guys? Chapter is he got Chapter when he got moved, like, how can I say it? He started in, and the day, he's a very cute dog. He's very fucking loyal, guys. Like, I can't remember where it was, but I'm trying to remember if it was me doing it or someone else, or a situation where someone was raising their voice at Andy. Wasn't me? No,
I can't remember who.
Oh, there was someone that was raising their voice at Andy, and at this time, Chapter was inside. And let's just say that Chapter, I think it might have been me because, because I get angry very easily. I think let's just say, I think it was me because I was having a go at you for something. Take your pick of the rainbow, so to speak. Anyway, so what happened is, let's just say it was me, or someone that Chapter knew. And what happened is that, what do you call it? This person was yelling, well, not yelling, but raising their voice to a certain extent to Andy. And Chapter became very, very, very pissed off about it. Like, who the fuck are you to do this to my owner? Like, and he actually started growling. Oh no, that's right. I was doing a live, Andy, and I was yelling about something. And I was at Andy's house, and then Chapter became very protective of Andy. And it was absolutely, from my point of view, it was absolutely incredible to see. Like, I went to Andy and go, sorry about going nuts and all this sort of shit. And Chapter started growling at me, thinking at the end of the day, I was actually angry at Andy, but I was actually angry about something that was going on Facebook. On YouTube. And then when Andy was like, it's okay, Chapter. There, he's so cute. Chappy! Chapter! Yeah, Chapter doesn't like being talked about. He's all shy. Hey, boy! And what happened is he became very protective of Andy. But when Andy came out from, because when I'd do lives at Andy's, I'd be in the lounge room and Andy would be down the hall in his computer, or his office, as he calls it. And when Andy came out and started saying, oh, everything's all right, like, Chapter would not let me in the office at all because he felt as though I was there to hurt Andy. And I wasn't there to hurt Andy, but Andy just patted Chapter on the head and goes, when Chapter went over to him, and he goes, it's okay, boy. It's all right. She's okay. And then Chapter came over and was fine with me again. And it was absolutely incredible to see the length that dog would go to. Like, it's incredible. Oh, there you go. Utter Nutter. My fur grandbaby's name is Neville. He is a Staffy.
Staffies are very loyal.
I never realised how fucking loyal.
It's like the other night when your partner came around to pick up your purse. He was barking the whole time.
Yep. Yeah, Chapter's a cool name. Alternatus.
Yes.
But like I said, I'm not allowed to have pets here, so And I asked on my last inspection, I forgot to tell you, Andy, I asked if I'm allowed to get at least a goldfish. Nope. It's really sad.
Oi. Oi. Come here. There we go. Hey?
He also has a cat named Tiddles. Yes. Just remember, Andy, every time he licks your face, man,
He didn't that time.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, and this is for every dog owner. Just remember, when your dog licks your face, it's been licking its balls or it's been licking its
Vagina.
yes. Because yeah. Anyway, you're gonna have to cover for me for a few minutes because I've got to go to the loo because I haven't been able to go because yeah.
That's all right.
So,
Go to the toilet. Off you go. Ta-ta.
all right, I'll be back.
Okay. Yes. So what's new, people? What's new in the world of people? Anything interesting? Anything new to report? Anything good to report? Anyone watch Eurovision and happy with the outcome? So, are you a bit drunk, Nutter? Yeah. So hopefully everyone, has anybody got any milestones coming up or anything great to report? Or because we all know about Tammy's bloody 40th coming up. She plugs that all the fucking time. It's like, nearly my birthday.
Well, turning 40 is a milestone for me, Andy. So I'm sorry that I keep plugging it, but I'm allowed to. Because at the end of the day, it's my channel.
I know.
Anyway,
Oh God, what do you want now?
what time's your interview?
1:45. But I've got to go
Oh,
down to my job network at 1:00. So
Oh, yeah, what for?
they want to discuss some things with me. So yeah, I've got to do that first.
Have they put your resume forward or do
Yeah.
you need oh, okay. Maybe, hey, you know what you should do before you go though? If you've got, coloured ink in your printer, print off a few pictures of what you can make. And take it and just say, you've got my resume, but because it's a kitchen job, I thought I'd bring you a portfolio of things that I'm able to make so you can have an idea of what culinary skills I supposedly have. That's what you're going to be doing.
Mm. I just hope it's not dish pig all the time. That's better. What's better, Jen?
I don't know what's better. You turn off camera and Jen goes, that's better. I'd rather see my brother.
Close.
Hey?
Probably because I have my cam so close.
Or are you on your phone?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. See, I told you can do that because now it's cold. Oh, oh my God. After just goes, oh my God, job interview. I would have an anxiety attack.
I'm trying to stay calm, Nutter.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know.
I know you won't because you just probably want to go home afterwards. You're welcome to come here afterwards if you want.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, but I think they're driving me home, so yeah.
Okay, no worries. Jen, I
Oh,
didn't
I'm
need to
not
know that about
naked.
my baby brother.
I'm not naked. I'm just topless at the moment. So yeah.
Until he has his surgery, I don't think he feels confident doing that. But yeah, like I said, it's just I don't know. Give me a moment. Where are we? It's funny. I'm doing part 2, and as far as I know, only a handful of people are in here that wanted me to do part 2. It's all right. I do part 2, and they see part 2 that's there. They'll be like, "Oh, I missed it." I'm like, "It's cool. Relax." But yeah, just doing my hardest just to. No, it's not overrated, Jen. Breathing's never overrated. Far out. So, hang on. Anyway, like I said, like I want to be able to make sure that I try my hardest going forward with my channel. I really want to do my best to try and, brush on a lot of, well, not a lot, but a fair bit of true crime, and I want to be able to do. But my birthday, as Andy says, I keep on mentioning. Yes, Andy, stop rolling your eyes. Roll your eyes back into the frontline position would be great. It's going to be a games night, and like I mentioned last night, I want people who know how to impersonate. Sorry, what was that?
What?
You said something. I interrupted.
No, I said nothing.
Okay. I want people to do anybody, male or female. It's not reduced restricted to only females. I want people to try and work out the Amber Turd, or as people know, that's how people know her, but her real name is Amber Heard. I want people to try and figure out a way to impersonate her. If you want to impersonate her with her facials, feel free. If you just want to imitate the way she talks, feel free. And the I don't have the funds to be able to offer like a cash prize or prizes in general, but what I will be doing is that the person who wins that competition will get to co-host with me at some point. I don't know when. That's up to them. I've got to work in with their schedule. And the topic for that night will be up to them, as long as it's not something that's going to get me striked or something that's going to get me with a target on my back, so to speak. So everybody that's in here, all 10 of you, please feel free to do that. I want to try and do Never Have I Ever, and have because I only have the basic of StreamYard, I can only have 5 people apart from me on panel. So let me know if you want to participate in that. And if you do, you can come up here and I will announce, I'll go through the whole live and stuff like that. And what I'll do then is, depending on how long the live goes for, I will watch over it again. And then when I come back after my 40th, because I'm doing 2 lives that day, one around this time and one in the evening, so it can fit in with everybody around different parts of the world. And so like I said, also I need to figure out a time where it does suit everybody going forward as well. Yeah, I'll accept bribes. That's fine. My PayPal's in the description. So if you want to, no, I'm joking. I'm not going to take bribes. But like I said, I just want my birthday night to be full of fun, laughter, and where people can have fun, and forget all the drama and forget all the bullshit that's going on amongst other channels and all the rest of it and other creators and stuff like that. Just forget about it for one night and tune in for my birthday live, and we'll all have a great time. We'll have fun. And yeah, because I do want to, like I said, I do want to start at least once a month or so. Like, I want to go try it because I've got, like I said, just a basic package for StreamYard. I'm going to try my hardest to go live. Say, how many times do you reckon in a month,
Up to
Andy?
you. Up to you. Not to be rude,
Uh,
I'm going to go because I need to go and have a shower and all of that stuff.
no,
And
that's
get
cool. You
ready.
go do what you need to do. Good luck and let me know how you go.
I will do.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Excuse me. It comes, like I said, I want my channel to try and be a mixture of true crime and a little bit of fun. I want people, like I said, I want people to feel like they can, yes. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, I talked a bit on part one of last night's live. I had Lani up here and I had Ara R up here, and we did discuss a little bit of Chris Watts and stuff like that. But it comes down to I don't want to involve myself in the drama. So if I discuss Chris Watts at any point, it will be, without sounding too dramatic about it, it will be my choice, and I will put in the description. So please, guys, make sure you read the description, because there have been times where I've done certain lives and people haven't read the description. And if that's aimed at me, same to you, Utter Nutter. I want people, oh, thank you. And I try my hardest, because there are a lot of people out there that are triggered by the Chris Watts case, not only because of what the asshole did, but also because of the fact that people go onto other channels thinking that, they're going to get some, new information, and they can also get triggered by it. And I see it as that there was a time when I used to go on a particular channel, not mentioning any names, and I would actually give out my theories. Now I choose not to do that. And thanks to Ara being up here, I was actually able to show, or not, I wasn't able to, she was able to put the video up where I said that NK, as we all know her as on my channel, Camel Toe, where she was actually demonstrating they were so little and actually doing the hand gesture to do the up and down hand motion to indicate roughly how tall and how, like, the heights of the girls. And I actually found that, for me, when I found that, I'm like, ooh. But what I also want to do is that when I discuss a case, I want to make sure that any theories I have in the going forward with the Chris Watts case, I talk about it here. And I try my hardest not to talk about it on other channels, because then that way it's not, I wouldn't say it's an exclusive Tammy thought, but it comes down to that, who's a crack up Utter Nutter? Sorry, I don't know who you're talking about. But you know what I mean? I don't want to disrespect Shanann, Bella, Cece, and Nico and the Rusek family, regardless of what people think of the Rusek family. They're still come to terms with the fact that their daughter is gone. And I think that everybody that discusses this case needs to take that into account, regardless. Yes, I like Ara. She's wicked. I want people to feel as though, how can I put it? There are a lot of people who are seeing it as that the Ruseks have made a lot of money from this case, and some people are saying they've raked in close, like, the millions and stuff. But the thing is, though, I doubt that very much. I don't know that for sure. I don't have any, as some people would say in the world of YouTube, I don't have the receipts to prove that. And as far as I'm aware, nobody else does. And I think that what needs to happen is because regardless of Shanann being close to her maternal family or not, it does not matter. They're still victims just as much as the Watts are. So, if not more so, because, Shanann's mum, I can't believe I forgot her name. The fact that, she gave birth to Shanann. You know, she nurtured Shanann from a very, like, from a baby when she was in her tummy right up until whenever. And they are victims, in my opinion. And my opinion might be, you know, looked upon as though I'm being a horrible person. You know, I've got nothing against either family. And if either family would ever like to ever appear on my panel, they are more than welcome to. But if that ever happens, if anyone out there knows if like the Ruseks ever want to come on my channel and talk, they are more. Thank you, Sandra. They are more than welcome to be on my show. My channel's not as big as some channels with thousands and thousands of subscribers, but the thing is, though, I'm happy with my little number of, I don't know how many I've got now. I'm happy with my little channel. Whether my channel gets, you know, up to the 1,000 or whether it doesn't, you know, I'm not going to be making money especially when I'm talking about the Ruseks and stuff like that, or talking about the Watts or whatever the situation may be. I'm not going to put, if I do make 1,000 subscribers, which I don't think I will, but if I do, I'm going to make sure that super chats and super stickers and all that kind of crap is disabled for that night, because I'm not going to do donate to me. I'm talking about a family, you know, that's really tragic, you know. I'm not going to do that. I see it as that. Exactly, Jen. I couldn't agree more. All the bullying of the R's is making me feel bad for them. They shouldn't be, they shouldn't stop freedom of speech or press. I still feel bad for them now. I do too. I feel bad for them to the extent where, you know, people say, oh, the reason that Sandra Rusek created a cooking channel is to bring in money and all the rest of that, because she name drops Shanann a few times. It's got nothing to do with that. People, at the end of the day, you think about it this way: if there's a specific cooking show you like on TV, regardless of what is going on behind the scenes. So, say for example, there was a chef Consuela Dushka or something, right? And you knew that he had lost a family member or lost family members, you know, due to a tragedy, would you still watch that person? Yeah, you would, because of the fact that you're interested in their cooking. You're not interested to see if they're going to break down and start crying. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. Like, I will always, like I said, there are a lot of people out there who have channels who think that the Ruseks, yes, they took 5 days to get out to Colorado after Shanann was declared missing, but they never. I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty. I've said I don't know why it took them 5 days to go out there. But the thing I've got to look back on and think to myself, it probably took them 5 days to get out there because of the fact they wanted to make sure, because I think personally they believed that Chris was responsible from get-go, and they wanted to make sure that he was arrested so they could go out there and they could actually feel safe. You know? Exactly, Jen. Everyone needs to stop attacking each other. Everyone. I agree completely. And that, you know, it's just everybody is entitled to an opinion, but it comes down to, like, you know, where does that opinion actually only like have where can everybody have an opinion that is not going to have them personally with a target on their back if they go into another chat? Or, like, say for example, if I say my heart goes out to the Rusek family, say more than the Watts family, am I going to have a target on my back the size of the Grand Canyon? Not that I'm that big, but still, it's a very, very big target. Am I going to be, am I going to be a target for that? Because of the fact that my heart goes out to the Rusek family, say, a fraction more than it does with the Watts. You know, and it's been, yeah, I agree there, Atanata. It's been hell. It's been very hard to be able to, when I used to be a guest on another channel, I would have an opinion and stuff like that. And 9 out of 10 times I couldn't have that opinion because it wasn't with the narrative of what was taking place at the time. You know, so I find that very disheartening that there are people out there who have opinions and they're not allowed to voice what they are. I find that very upsetting about that, you know. And like I said, I'll be doing a few lives here and there where people can voice their opinion. Exactly right, Jen. We don't know people's circumstances. Nobody. I agree. We don't know anybody's circumstances. Like, at the end of the day, as much as it sounds weird, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors of each and every person that is in here, all 9 of you. As soon as when you're on here, excuse me, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors of every human on the planet. You know, we think that when somebody, like, if, for example, if I have a guest up here, you think that you know what's going on with them, but you don't. Like, the amount of years I spent laughing through pain and shrugging pain off, you know, whether it be emotional pain or physical pain, I used to shrug it off all the time. And you know what I mean? So it comes down to the fact that if you are going to be a bully of any kind, whether you're defending yourself or you are fucking attacking somebody else, sit back and ask yourself, you know, like, this is really fucking bad, you know, like, if someone's calling someone a moron, you know, that's not bad, but it's bad enough if it can hurt someone's feelings, it's bad. You know, I'll be honest with all of you, I've been called names my entire life, and like I explained to a few people a few weeks ago and stuff, you know, the insults for me are easier to believe than they are if someone was to give me a compliment. I'm not used to compliments, and like Andy said, I've mentioned that I'm nearly 40. I am nearly 40. Yeah, and it's like, sorry. Yes, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm being rude. I don't know who Kelly. I don't think I know who Kelly is. So I apologize. And oh yeah, I don't want, yeah, it comes down to, like I said, I don't, if it's who I think it is, that's fine, but like I said, I just see it as that the more people that get involved with defending people, it's going to end up causing more drama, because if you're saying something in defense of somebody, and this is just an opinion, it could yeah, you and me too. It comes, I think I know who you're talking about, but what I'm saying is, you think about it this way, okay? Well, you, like, there's people out there that would defend anybody. I would defend anybody. But I choose now to see it as that if I'm defending somebody, sometimes I could actually say something that could be so out of line that isn't even about the situation. You know what I mean? And I could be an abusive bitch. And I'm not denying that. I would defend anybody who comes to me. There was a time when I still have this person removed from my channel. And then I spoke to someone who I consider a very dear friend to this day, came to me and told me certain things. And then what did I do? You know, I didn't know what I could possibly do to protect this person and people. So I went on to this other creator's channel, and I actually blocked that channel, or anything as in any profiles that are connected to that particular one, that has been blocked. So therefore that channel and any emails or anything connected with that particular channel can't come into my chat. I don't know if that's going to work, and hopefully it does. But I've even said to a few people, well, one person in particular, that if there's a time when you're in chat and you're on your own and you don't feel 100% safe, even though you've got a wrench, let me know, and you're more than welcome to hang out backstage of my show. And then that way, yeah, you know what I mean? So, but that's just my way of how to protect people. I don't want people to ever feel as though that they're going to be a target of bullying while I have my channel. And yeah, for people that stand up for other people, I reckon that's really amazing. But I will say, just please, please, please be careful when you're doing it. I know it's very hard to keep your cool when someone you care about is being a target of being bullied. But it comes down to the fact that while you're protecting them, just make sure that you keep your anger in check, because when this is, like I said, this is how I react when I'm angry. I say things that I don't necessarily mean, and sometimes I will say something that I look back on and people go, "Oh, do you remember when you said this?" And I'll be like, "No," and because I've asked that person I said it to, it could potentially come back and actually bite me in the ass. So I've got to be as a creator, I've got to be very, 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 very careful with what I do say, because I would defend, I'm the same. I will absolutely defend anybody and everybody that is in any way, shape, or form. I'll protect anybody. Ooh, excuse me. Anybody who is a target, I will defend them. But so then they don't come after me or bring their drama to my channel. I have to, like I said, I have to be very, very, very careful with what I do say, because if I'm, say, for example, Jodie Swan, I really hope there's not a Jodie Swan out there. And if there is, this is not about you, love. Someone comes in and she has a channel and her name is Swan on, so to speak. You know what I mean? And she starts attacking somebody. And then I go into her chat because I want to defend the person she's attacking. What's to say she has, say, 400 people in chat, which would be pretty cool to see. But what I'm saying is, yeah, yeah, it could then bring the people into my chat. And people that want to stalk other people from, say, channel to channel, grow the fuck up. YouTube isn't owned by you. And I'm standing by what I'm saying here. If you are going into chats and stalking people, thinking that it's okay to make those people feel intimidated by you, grow the fuck up, okay? Because the only person you're intimidating is, well, you're not actually intimidating anybody. You're actually just being a complete and utter fucking idiot. Oh, yes, I'm always triggered by him. And I know who you're talking about. And I am so sorry but like I said, if it's who I'm thinking, utter nutter, I know who Aussie Girl Jen is talking about. I know who she's talking about for sure. But utter nutter, if it's who I'm thinking, we don't talk about the name at all. But yeah, well, that's just it. Like gaslighting and stalking, what's the point in it? Do you think that those people that you're doing that to honestly think that you're a good person, considering that you're showing your true colors of how unglued you really and unhinged you really are, to think that it's okay to go from channel to channel stalking these women, whether it's in YouTube or in real life, it does not matter. You are being an inconsiderate fucktard, and what you need to do is you need to leave them alone. Far out, move on. You want these people to leave you alone, then how about you leave them alone? Let them go into whatever chats they want to go into, and just fucking grow up. I'm sorry, but it comes down to when there are people out there that are going to intimidate other people to make them feel as though that they can't go and support their friends in their chats because of this ignoramus piece of shit, then that says a lot. But as someone who is saying here and now, I will not tolerate it on my channel. I see that low life piece of scum in my chat and he will be removed. His channel has been blocked from my actual channel, and whatever ones there. I'm so sorry you're having to go through that, Jen. I really am, sweetheart. Jen and I, on not last night's live, but the last time I did a live that went for a few hours, Jen and I talked on the phone, and like my heart was breaking as she was telling me certain things, and It sounds really bad, but by the end of it, I was making her laugh. So, if I can make people laugh, then I'm happy with that. But it doesn't take away the pain of what people do in a bigger sense. I just think it's sad that there are people out there who think their mission in life is to try and destroy other people to make those other people feel scared or feel unsafe or feel insecure and stuff like that because they want to, go into chats where they are and then make themselves feel like they're superior when they're not. They're just like an insect that you need to spray and move on from. Yes, there are a lot of haters, and I'm the same. Like I will not. There are certain channels I will never, ever, ever watch again, ever. And I've unsubscribed to them, and I've turned off notifications. I've blocked them from my channel, and everything like that. So if they try to come in here, they will not be able to, as far as I know. As far as I know, because that when I blocked them, I can't find their channel, and hopefully they can't find mine. So it comes down to, like I said, when you go into a channel and you offer support and you all that, and you do all that only to find out what this person who I spent months, and I mean months, defending. I look like a fucking idiot now doing that, knowing what I know now. And I would like to extend a huge apology if there is anybody, and I mean if there is anybody that I hurt defending this person, and I'm pretty sure we all know who I'm talking about, but we don't name drop because I can get doxxed. I apologize from the bottom of my heart if there is, and I'm always apologizing for something, but this I'm actually, this along with a few others, I'm generally meaning it. If there is anybody that has been affected by this particular individual, and you've heard me defending them, I am generally truly sorry for that, because I honestly thought that it was too good to be true that somebody would actually be interested in my theories, but it turns out that the majority of my theories were null and void because I didn't have the data and all that sort of shit to back it up. So it became someone else's. Yeah. I'm glad you're happy, Aussie girl. That makes me happy to know that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what ladies channel you're referring to, but if you um yeah, you see the thing is though, it's really sad that people, that's what I mean, like if you stand up for somebody or you stand up for a particular right, you're automatically in the wrong, and that person thinks it's okay to then attack you. It doesn't make any sense. I will always stand up for women's rights. I'll always stand up for most men's rights, but it comes down to the fact that I'm a victim of domestic violence. I'm a victim of childhood domestic violence. I've had, one way or another, there's been violence in my life, and it's fucked up. You know what I mean? And it's sad, and it's fucking annoying when you think, oh, okay, oh yes, 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 that's where you found me. you know yeah, I have too. I've been very, very lucky that the people that I have on here and consider very dear friends, I wouldn't know where I would be without the people I've met, like through YouTube and all the rest of it. I am very lucky that I've come across some amazing people. There's people like Jen, there's people like Utter Nutter, there's people like Van, Lani, Jet's mum, uh, Jan Rocks, all these people that I've become very good, dear friends with, I am very, very thankful that I can consider myself very, very lucky that I've made a circle of female friends that if I didn't have my channel, I never would have met. Well, I would have, because I was on another channel, but it comes down to now that I have my own, and I'm always here. I'm always here for you too, Jen. Please, or not right this second because I'm kind of live, but I'm here. But I'm always here for you. So if there's anyone, I'm looking forward to the fact that there will be a day when YouTube actually pulls the stick out of their ass and takes their rose tinted glasses off and realizes that there are people on the YouTube circuit that are being bullied, and there are people out there who use their channel as a platform for bullying. Regardless of what they're talking about, they find a way to completely disrespect people, and they think because they have a channel over 5,000 or whatever that they think it is okay. And I'm sorry, but it's not okay. I have to admit, like, there are times where I've been up here, and if you go back through my lives, you'll find that I addressed the bullying that I received from a certain individual. And the thing is, though, is the fact that, I'll be honest with all of you, no sooner than I had done that live, I actually broke. I bawled my eyes out, and I bawled my eyes out so much that, and it comes down that, okay, sorry. I bawled my eyes out because of the fact that being bullied for whatever reason, I honestly felt like what I had gone through was a drop in the ocean. But then I've got to remember that even on a calm sea, a drop in the ocean is forever changed. And because of that, I do feel forever changed. I thought that when I left school and all that kind of crap, I thought that the bullying days were over. And unfortunately, they're not over. They still happen. Feel free to send it to if you know what I mean. It's just, for me, it's disgusting. Like I said, how there's people out there who think because they have a platform. Exactly. No one should ever feel bullied, regardless of what's going on in other people's lives and stuff. Like, if you're having a bad day, and you've got a live scheduled, do the live. Because 9 out of 10 times you will find that you hurt people when you have an outburst. But you see, the people that don't acknowledge that and choose to basically sweep it under the carpet and then move on and then come back to it when they see fit, that's disgusting. My alarm's going off and I don't know why I set it for then. But it's just, it's unfair. And it's unacceptable. And I just think, hey, Van. Oh, yes. You're not putrid. Far from it, Van. And yeah, so see what I mean? Like, they think it's okay. We're going to dedicate the majority of the rest of this live to talking about without mentioning names, if that's okay with everybody. I don't understand how people can think it's acceptable to make people who have supported you feel like absolute shit. I'm a perfect example. I've hurt people that I generally care about because things do get too much for me and I explode. But the thing is, though, the only difference between that and what other people do is the fact that I don't do it live. You know what I mean? I don't go on StreamYard and decide to air out my grievances. I choose to do it in the privacy of my own home, or I vent about it with someone I think I can trust. you know, and Van, you are incredible, and you know that within yourself, to know that this SOB who said that about you, and I know who the SOB was, it's who we were all talking about. It's like calling the kettle black, isn't it? You know, like, who is he or she to say that about you when you offered that piece of crap so much support? You know, in the beginning when I started my channel here on YouTube, Van was in the back. Well, Van let me use her StreamYard, and her support throughout the beginning of me having a channel was amazing. I can't quite think of the word I'm thinking of, but it was incredible. And you know, she was on here with me as well as behind the scenes, letting people up on panel with me and stuff like that. And you know, there was a time, and I hope this is okay to talk about, Van. There was a time I did a live with called "Are They Alive?" Now, that was basically talking about hang on, uh, okay, no worries. Yeah, sorry. And and what happened is, yeah, the title of the thing, my channel live, well, my live that particular night was "Are They Alive?" Now, this particular individual, last time I checked, it was my channel, right? And I hope this doesn't come out wrong, Van, and if it does, I apologize. Regardless of Van being the one that helped me, you know, set up the stream, she was letting me use her StreamYard, and she would set up the pictures and all of that sort of stuff, and like cover photos and all the rest of that sort of stuff, and set up the narrative of what the live was about. Hey, Kaz, this particular person decided to go, instead of coming straight to me, they went to Van and blatantly said to her from memory, and if I'm wrong, Van, please feel free to pop up and correct me, or just in chat, this live better not be about what the fuck, this fucking live better not be about what I think it is. And Van, going into protective mode of me, she goes, read the description, this particular person. She was telling this person to read the description. And it comes down to that this person refused to read the description. And Van had repeated to the person at least 3 or 4 times. Again, if I'm wrong, Van, I'm very sorry. 3 or 4 times to read the description. Now, this was about half an hour to 45 minutes or shorter, I don't know, before I was ready to go live. No, no worries. And what happened is the fact that he refused to read the description. But the thing is, though, to go to Van and speak to her like that, inappropriate to the max, and B, call what I had in store for that live into question. Clearly, he didn't get the response from Van that this particular individual wanted. So he then rang me. Thank you, Reality Bites. He then in turn came to me and then attacked me and goes, Tammy. And I'm like, yes, blank, blank, blank. What can I do for you? He goes, what the fuck? And I'm like, excuse me? He goes, what's your live about? And I said, read the description. And at this point, Van had warned me about it. And so it was and it was really quite disturbing because of the fact that I didn't know what to do. So I knew what the live was about. It was about the conspiracy of celebrities that had passed away through, and this is a trigger, and I'm sorry for anybody out there who is triggered. Please bear with me because this is a previous live. It was basically to talk about celebrities that had passed away that the press led us to believe that they had died from suicide when in fact they were actually in fact murdered. That was the synopsis of the show. It had nothing to do with the Chris Watts case, but according to this SOB, apparently it had everything to do with that case, but it didn't. I was trying to branch out and talk about other things and all the rest of it. Now, the thing is, though, no, it's all good reality. You just do what you need to do, sweetheart. Welcome into I did a live last night, but I'm doing part 2, so then that way, it's all good. And so then what happened is, like I said, this person went on the attack and went on a little fucking mopey little Suki Lala mood. And what would happen is as the night progressed, Van and I were co-hosting, we're having banter back and forth, laughing and joking. And then there was a guest on panel. And this particular person appeared on panel. And he came up and completely, and I mean completely, changed the narrative of what my show was about and made it about what he wanted to be about. So I'm still here. And it was absolutely, for me, and for Van, for all the effort that she had put into that particular live, it was absolutely horrible to know that all the work she had put into this particular live, along with the other ones in previous lives, that she had actually put into for me, yeah, exactly. It would happen a lot. This particular individual would pop up on my panel and he would say to me behind the scenes that if I pop up on your panel or I pop up on anyone's panel and I don't like what's been talked about, instead of just like clicking off and doing whatever, he goes, I'll come up there and I'll change the narrative. Yeah, the name doesn't get mentioned. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Please let me know if you can hear me. Hello? Oh, you can. Can hear you? Oh, okay. Sorry, because there's someone that says that you can't hear me. But like I said, like it would happen so often when Van would co-host with me, and it would be absolutely horrible because like Van would go to so much effort to help me, find certain things or and we thought, you know what, him on panel or not, we're going to continue. And she brought up a picture of Elvis. And I think it was a picture of Elvis and his grave. I can't quite remember which picture it was, Van. I'm so sorry. And so I must be. What? Oh, okay. And so what happened then is the fact that Van, then, like I said, I'm not sure if it was a picture of Elvis or a picture of his grave, but I was trying to point out about how there's misspelling of his middle name and all the rest of that sort of stuff and all that kind of crap. And then he decided to once again talk over and then talk about the Chris Watts case. Now, I don't, as you all know, I don't mind talking about the Chris Watts case. I don't mind at all. But what I do mind is if I've got a particular idea. Yes, the fairies. Yes, yes, yes. We all remember that live. And the thing is, though, is that there was I was absolutely fucking annoyed that night because I wanted to try and branch, and I think Van and I both decided on this when we were doing the organising for that particular live. I even said to her, I said, I want to try, and she even agreed with me. We need to try and get away from the Watts case, so to speak, because there are a lot of people that are, and Van pointed it out to me, there are a lot of people that are triggered by that case. And oh, yes. Sorry. There was a few things that Van showed that live, and it was just like, oh my God. And they look like tiny little devils. So horrible. But no, it was a great night until this SOB thought it was in his rights to change the narrative. And in the end, I got very, very angry about it because yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Van. I'm sorry, Kaz. I didn't. If I hadn't, you see, uh, I feel fuck. I'm so sorry. It gave you girls nightmares. I'm so sorry. Um, but no, I just see it as that if you're going to be a guest on someone's show or anything like that, um, you know, don't try and change the narrative of where they're going ever, because you could potentially, by doing that, then he accuses me on his channel, of the fact that I never stay on topic. And it was horrible to know the fact that when I would be on his panel covering for that piece of low life shit, I was putting myself in the firing line to lose subscribers on my channel. I'm not being rude. I just think that there has been so much hurt and so much anger going on around YouTube that I want people to be able to feel as though if they come here, they're safe. And I just hope that people continue to feel safe. And I am so sorry to anybody who is a victim of this person and would come into my channel thinking that they could get away with, well, not away with, get away from that person. And I'm so sorry if by having him on my show, I triggered anyone and it hurt anybody. I don't think the words of sorry is ever going to be good enough for anything that I've done in the past. And I will never ever forgive myself for hurting people in general, thinking at one stage that I was invincible because, I thought I had him to protect me. And it turns out that I didn't need protecting from him because he is scum. And as I said before, I am so sorry to anybody who was affected by him, who continues to be affected by him. I am so sorry. He wouldn't be welcome at Nutter. He'll be instantly blocked. And for those who know his alts, I have given wrenches to. So if anybody in here sees him coming in here and yeah, but the thing is though, Kaz, I had him on panel. I had him on my show. I trusted that thing to guide me into what I thought was a good way to go. And I'm like, I just want to, I can't, words I can't put into exactly, hey, Sherry, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, I'm just apologizing to every single person that's been affected by it. I'm not mentioning creators' names. That have been affected by a particular creator. I'm trying my hardest to apologize to everybody that I've actually indirectly hurt by having him on my show. Never again. Ever. Love you, Kaz. Oh, well, you're always welcome in here, Muck Boys. Muck Boys has always been a sweetheart. Well, to me, anyway. Thank you, Jen. Well, you guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you. But like I said, I'll be doing two lives on my birthday. One in the morning, my time, which will be about, yeah, probably be about this time on the 5th of June. And then I'll be doing another one later in the day. And I would absolutely love it if there's people that are in chat that have me on Facebook. Please feel free to message me and let me know that you want to pop up. And if you do, that way I can send you my personal, well, not my personal, but I can send your personal StreamYard link, because I want to try my hardest not to drop it in chat on my birthday, because then at least then I can control the narrative of what's going on. Because if I can't keep dropping my link in the description, because at the end of the day, I could continue doing that like I've been doing, but then that could open up the what do you call it, the can of whoop ass that I'm sure is coming my way. And I don't particularly want that to happen on my birthday. So I know this is going to sound horrible, put it this way, my birthday won't be as flash and all the rest of it as last year's, because that's another special that Chillin' with Van organised for me for my birthday. So uh packing. No worries, Kaz. Just I want to be able, if it's all right, let me know when I'm able to give you a quick call, honey, because I do miss talking to you and talk to you in a few months. So please let me know when I can call. And yes, Kaz, please, 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 please be safe, honey. And know that I'm here if you ever need me. You've been one of my biggest supporters from day dot, and I'll always be here for you as often as I can and for as long as I can. And yeah, I'm just um I hope that wherever you're packing to go to is safe, honey. Um, is it wrong to say if you wish to donate to me, or if you want to contribute to my birthday special? There won't be anything major, but if you wish to help in any way, shape, or form, please know my PayPal link is in the description. I have to stop pumping it because I'm going to get into trouble. So I urge everybody, please, from now on, read the description. Um, what? They need to, Van, they can't just show up, honey. They need to give you at least 7 to 14 days notice if they're coming out. Oh my God. Oh, wicked, Kez. I'm sorry, but please be safe, honey. And please don't overdo it. If you need to, find someone who can come in and do all the packing for you. Oh, hang on. Please don't mention the D name on my channel, Mike Boys. Oh, wicked, Van. Congratulations. Everybody's moving. I'll just click the reminder, Muck Boys. And it should be fine. I shall send you a reminder through PM as well, if you like. Um, guys, can we please refrain from? Hang on, what's this? Sorry. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask this nicely, and I know you all want to talk about that person, but can we just think of a different name for now to call that person, please? Can we call him Fred? But then I like the movie Drop Dead Fred, so I don't want to associate him with that. How about we just call him Hank the Wank? All right. So, no, maybe not Hank the Wank, just Hank. Oh, thank you, Muck Boys. That's very kind of you, darling. Oh, yeah, I could guarantee that, man. Guarantee it. It's really sad, though, because of the fact that he can sit back and disrespect a family who lost outside of their other child. They lost their entire family and through a murder. And he can sit there on his panel and disrespect that family like it's going out of fashion. You want to send in your minions? Fucking send them. Because at the end of the day, if they're even here for longer than 60 seconds, it's classified as a view. So by all means, Mr. Watch Your Face, I'm not going to say his name because I don't even want to, Mr. Hank, you want to send in your minions? Bring them fucking on. But I'm telling you here and now that if people want to come in here and start shit, they will find themselves blocked. Because I won't put up with that shit under any fucking circumstances. Because if people want to stand by him and turn their back on people who generally are in the YouTube world for the right reasons, then that says more about him than it says about me. I can't be bothered to send in people to spy on other people. Sorry, I've just been sent something. Yes, I saw that. I think I've seen the little bits and pieces of that. Oh, I'm just being told there could be minions of certain people. Yes, I saw. Yes, then I definitely saw it. Because, okay, here's the thing. I am not one to yell. I am not one to get angry. I'm not one that actually voices my distaste for someone as much as I'm about to. I'm not going to name drop because I don't want to be doxxed. There are a selected few people that I have given my phone number to since having YouTube. Okay. There are a few people that are now unable to call me because I put them on my block list, so they can't. But there are a selected few people out there who have my personal phone number. I trust those people that would not give out my phone number to other people. If you are on my Facebook and you have access to me 24/7 that way, same with having my phone number, that means I trust you. It means that I value you as a human being. Because at the end of the day, I don't add just anybody to my Facebook because 9 out of 10 times that's where my personal life unfolds. If there are people out there who want to try and destroy me or destroy someone I care about, you will find yourself in trouble with the police because that's what you call defamation of character. I don't give a shit if it's legal here in Australia or not. Australia needs to wake up, wise up, grow up, and actually catch up with the rest of the world that if you are cyberbullying somebody, you can receive jail time. I don't know if that happens in Australia. I don't know. But I'm not, Lani, stop yelling. It just breaks my heart that all this has been happening all along and I did nothing, and I mean I did nothing to protect people I care about. I hate the fact that I spent months protecting this piece of shit. I'm no prize, I'm no angel. I make mistakes, and sometimes I unfortunately repeat those mistakes. But that's part of being human. It's never, ever going to be the same for the people's lives that he has fucked with. It's never going to be the same. But for the part I played by having him on my panel, by protecting him, I do, again, sincerely apologise to all those men and women that he's hurt. For my part. And it just, I'm sorry. And I know that probably means nothing to anybody now, because they can look back and go, but you had his back in the beginning. I had his back in the beginning because I was blindsided by the fact that someone with a big channel took me under their wing. Mind you, it stank there, by the way. Took me under their wing and encouraged me to be able to speak up about certain things when it came to a certain case. Little did I know that behind the scenes, I was being laughed at. Little did I know that my theories that I came up with, now keep in mind, I've said this on numerous times on my channel, when a case or a crime is committed, even the police start off with a theory. They don't start off with straight away knowing who did it and knowing the circumstances around it. So to have my theories that I had in the beginning, which was the Christmas before last, to have them disrespected, to have them turned down as a non-possibility, and then to have some people who have said those things to me that saying, no, that's not possible, to come out months later and claim it as their own. That has hurt me a lot. And exactly. So it comes down to, I have hurt a lot of people by having this person's back. And I hate the fact that I did that. And I am so sorry for anybody I hurt. But I am going to continuously, and this is going to answer my strength to do this because, I'm pretty weak these days. It comes down to the fact that I'm going to do my absolute best to continuously putting one foot in front of the other. Take every single person that this person has hurt and hold them close and protect them as much as I humanly possibly can. He should no longer be allowed on Facebook. He should no longer be allowed on YouTube. He should technically be nowhere near any kind of social media at all. He should not be allowed. And unfortunately, he is allowed. But he is blocked on every single device I have that he could possibly get into me. So having a channel, I have the way to protect other people too. And it sucks because I'm only me. But just remember, one person can't move a mountain unless there's a lot of people behind them giving them support. So if you need to, show support here and we will all band together and we will get rid of that piece of shit. We should all be able to go onto a YouTube channel and talk about a case or say something about someone or say something and feel strong about that. We should stand united and feel confident that what we're doing is the right thing and not feel bad because some lowlife wants to try and blackmail or threaten or try and destroy well, us as human beings, I know I said women, but I wasn't going to be sexist. Us as human beings have spent generations after generations trying to, how can I put it, trying to just be us. You know what I mean? Like, I'll admit this all to you, and I've done it before. I've dropped little hints about it, but I went through a domestic violent relationship from a very, very young age. And what happened is the fact that I spent so many years blaming myself for what happened. Blaming myself the fact that I didn't speak up enough, blaming myself that I spoke up too much. You know, saying I was fine, and then he found out later I wasn't. So I found out, you know, that sort of stuff. Being told that, you know, I wasn't good enough, and when I spoke up and said I was, I'd be slapped down. You know, feeling as though that everything I ever did was never quite up to the standards of what he wanted. And when this all came to light, I felt like I was right back there again. Not sure what to say. No worries. Welcome back for a little while, Kez. Feeling as worthless as I did back then. I've hurt a lot of people since having my channel, and I've lost the faith and the trust and the belief that people had in me because of my outspokenness. But in my defense, I've never been able to have a voice before until I created my channel, if that makes sense. And by hurting people, I lost them too. And I can continue apologizing until I'm blue in the face, but I know where I stand with a lot of those people now. And it breaks my heart to feel as though that when things get too much for me, I vent about it. And because I don't do it on YouTube and I don't do it on any social media platform, I am left to feel like shit for it. And it's no excuse at all. Yes, exactly, Kaz. I couldn't agree more. This particular individual hates women. He makes them. The thing is with this particular individual, it's the fact that yeah, it's really sad. Nobody listens, and most of the time, nobody listens until it's too late. But like I said, just remember, guys, we can all stand united and say enough. You know, like I would never, ever, ever understand how some people can be such assholes. I'll never understand how some people can be and think it's okay to be the way they are. No, that's okay. Enjoy your doctor's appointment, Lani. I hope everything's okay. It just hey Tracy. I didn't see you come in, sorry. You know, like this particular individual we're talking about, I've actually got screenshots of when he's actually sent me horrible messages implying the fact that I was trying to try and ask people that he considered his friends. He claims that I was asking them for money. No, not the case at all. One, I was telling that I was trying to, and this is when summer was like really bad. I turned to one particular one and said, they said, oh, hey, what's new? And I said, not much, just, you know, general shit and saving up for an air conditioner. At that point, I thought I could save enough money, but I clearly didn't. But the thing is, though, he then abused me by saying I was telling him my financial situation. No, I was simply saying that I was saving up for an air conditioner. I didn't realise by telling somebody I was saving up for something was actually telling them my financial troubles. I had no idea. That's like, say, for example, and I'm sorry to put you in the middle of this, Van coming to me and saying, Trent and I are going to buy a house. We're saving for a deposit. Am I then going to turn to Van and go, well, I'm not fucking helping you. Like, I haven't even got 2 cents to rub together, Van. I can't give you any money towards that. No, it's the fact that Van is telling me about something that is exciting that's happening in her life. You know what I mean? And she's saying that we've got to save for a deposit. There's nothing in that saving for blah, blah indicates that she's asking me for a handout. All right, well, let's not play the blame game about, like, I knew, I told you, because it comes down to the fact that I don't, it's, I don't want to do the I knew you didn't listen kind of game, okay? Sorry, but I don't. Because I'm pretty sure there's enough blame to go around for everybody to feel responsibility in some way or another, but no one is responsible for that low life's actions. Okay? Please, everybody, remember that. You are not responsible for how that person treated you. You didn't do anything to provoke it. You didn't do anything to say it was okay. So please remember that. Sorry, can you guys just talk amongst yourselves in chat? I'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Just had to take a few moments because I'm not one of these people that gets emotional on camera, whether you can hear me or not. I don't want to. And yes, I agree, Atanata. We all got sucked in. Why were you typing out Kez chick? What? What did she put? No. Um. Oh, she's asking to be timed out. Okay. Oh, okay. For those who are new here, okay, since having my channel, Van, Emu, Kez, I can't think of who, Alani, and a few others of my original mod crew, as I would like to be able to call them for now, took in turns of timing each other out. So if you see somebody timed out, I know. But what I'm saying is we have a habit where we time each other out, or if there's a mod who wants to be timed out for a little bit so they can get themselves together and all the rest of it, I, as the creator of the channel, I will time them out. So, so when that happens, please do not be alarmed. I know it's joking, it's all good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly right, Van. We used to practice on each other to know how to mod. Exactly. And that's how I would like people to remember that if you get timed out by a mod and you're a new mod, please don't take, well, only I can block mods. There was a time in chat where Emu was in chat and all my original mods would time him out and he got sick of it. And I felt sorry for him, so I gave him a wrench. So they couldn't time him out. And then he was on, I think he was in chat going, haha, nobody can time me out now. And I said, I can. And I did. Do you remember that, man? That was funny. Oh, fucking hell. That was classic. Yes, but that's what I mean. Like in my chat, if you're a new being given a wrench and you're not sure how to time people out, then that's yeah. Yes. All he, all Trent would all Emu would do would come in here and say hi and Van would time him out. And then and then it would be funny because he'd be typing and he wouldn't be acknowledged and then Van would be like up here on panel with me and he should say, oh, Emu, we've timed you out. And it was just like, you'd be like, oh. And then the second he came back, he was timed out again. It's all right. It's okay, Jen. Oh, fuck. What was Cherie's question? Sorry, I missed her question. Who removed it? Sorry, guys, I've got to go back through chat a little bit. I don't know where it is. Sorry, I can't find her question. If anyone can find, let me know what her question was. You'd be sitting for ages ready to type. Thank you. Sorry, I just missed. Oh, thank you, Joan. Thank you very much. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Then that question. Sorry, I was just informed what the question was. And for that, yes. Okay, Cherie, we do not talk about that on panel at any stage or what. So I'm sorry, but we just don't. Because I can get my channel taken down for defamation of character or harassment or bullying, regardless if he's the bully to start with. Let's just say that he's a bully and leave it at that. But I wish to not talk about him going forward. I'm sorry, honey, but it's just for the safest option. So, yeah. Excuse me. And plus, I have to be sorry about that. I have to be also very careful with what I do say. I've got to choose my words very, very, very wisely because there could be some of his trolls in here, and they could be reporting back. So I've got to be very careful. But yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, thank you, Sherry. That's very, very sweet of you, darling. I hope you've been keeping well. I hope every single one in here had a beautiful Mother's Day. I know that was a while ago now, but I hope you all did. I hope all the mothers that have partners with little kids, I hope you all got made breakfast in bed. I don't see that happening for some, but you never know. Um, sorry. Um, okay. Anyway, but like I said, I just I just think that it needs to, be left in the past as much as we can. Uh, but yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I just want to have this channel have fun. Oh, that's beautiful, red roses, and I'm sorry you spent it alone, honey. Hang on. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kaz. Kaz, it wasn't intentional, sweetheart. I'm sorry. So I'm glad that when things happen in chat, there can be a misunderstanding sorting out. That's good. All right, guys, we might wrap it up. You guys are amazing, and I hope that you can all tune in on the 5th of June, regardless if it's the night one or if it's not. It's all good. But if you want to, I'm not saying you do, but if you ever want to be on panel with me, just let me know, and I'll see how we can go. But like I said, the live on my birthday, I'll be sending everybody who wants to be on panel a link to my StreamYard, and even if those who don't, we sent a link, so that way if they do want to pop up at any given time, they can. But in the meantime, please feel free to like, subscribe, and all the rest of that hoo-ha. If you want to do anything for me for my birthday, please feel free to, as much as it sounds bad now, not because I want to do it again, but I am. Please feel free to contribute to my PayPal. Every cent helps. 5th of June, Sherry. They're already programmed into the upcoming lives part on my it will be they're linked there, so there'll be one at 11:30 Adelaide time, and then there'll be one at 7:30, between 7 and 7:30 in the evening Adelaide time. But if you click the upcoming lives, it will automatically go to, excuse me, the time that is your time zone. And Sherry, you keep on spelling my name wrong, sweetheart. So yes. Yeah, exactly. Stay safe, everyone. Okay, Van, happy packing, doll. And I will hopefully see you all on my upcoming birthday live. Andy's getting ready for a job interview. Sherry, Andy's getting ready for a job interview. All right, guys. Like I said, if you wish to donate to my PayPal, please do, but don't feel obligated under any terms and conditions. There's no obligation at all. But thank you all so much for being in here. Thank you for your support. And if you wish to, I'll let Andy know, Jen, thank you. If any of you want to reach out to me privately, find me on Facebook or email me on Tammy Wells, all lowercase, that is, 182@gmail.com. I'll look forward to, like I said, hopefully seeing you all here for my birthday. And until next time, guys, please take care of each other and yourselves. And yeah, please, yeah, just take care of yourselves. And for Kez and Van, happy packing, happy moving, and stay safe. And remember to tell the people you care about that you care about them. And I care about all of you. So thank you, utter nutter. But like I said, all of you take care. Until next time. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.